Hi, thank you for joining our NuWest orientation. We want to go over a few items that will make your time here enjoyable and make sure it answers all the questions that you have. So first off, we'd really like to thank you guys for choosing to make NuWest your place for your next assignment. Our nurses have traveled across the country from New York to Guam, Florida, Montana, Wisconsin, Texas, Arizona, California, Washington, and other areas that we've been working with for many years. We do keep our great nurses, and we appreciate wanting for you guys to be a part of our team. And we've got a lot of other opportunities that are coming our way. So we're really excited that you guys have chose to work with us. A few items we're going to go over are pretty standard. Basically, professional communication. Our mission here is to provide relief for the staff at the hospital and health systems. That means we want to do everything we can to be helpful and reduce problems and always come with a positive attitude. The nurses here want to collaborate with you, and you obviously have some great experiences that you're bringing to the table. The other thing that we do want to reiterate are some of the house rules that we cannot make any exceptions to. We are here for only a short time, so we are really asking for not to make exceptions for things that are difficult to do. The unit managers have a lot on their plate, so requesting shift changes or location changes are not something that we want them to accommodate. Unfortunately, we've had some experiences with nurses coming in and asking for Thursday, Friday, Saturday off every week, or wanting to switch areas because it just makes it more convenient. We are here to support them. On top of that, obviously, because this is a crisis mission, the financial aspects are going to be higher for you than staff that you are working side by side. So please keep all of those discussions off the table. The nurses and staff that are there already are very grateful and welcoming, and they do want to have that positive relationship with you. So we don't want to talk about those pieces. Also, on zero fragrance, we have ran into a situation where a staff member goes into anaphylactic shock if she smells citrus. So she coded 3 times in the last 4 months. So across the board, we are having a zero fragrance and smoke-free policy to make sure that we're keeping your travelers safe, your staff safe, the patients safe, and just a way to make sure that nobody has anything to worry about. For each facility, the later call-out policy might be different. First, I would say that minimum 4 hours. Definitely contact your recruiter and then follow the rules that your facility has set out for you. 2 call-outs will be reviewed by NuWest leaders and determine standing for future placements. Things will happen. We definitely understand. We just want to make sure that you're doing what's expected, and that's to be there to support the people here and offer relief. No-shows are taken very seriously as we're here to do a job and help the area and community. All no-shows will be escalated to NuWest and facility leadership and evaluated. Possible loss of good standing for future contracts all the way to contract termination could possibly happen. Our number one thing is just communicate. We understand that things happen. We also know that people are reaching out to you to tell your story. We would love for you to tell your story. Loop us in so that we can help assist in that portion. Our team can provide background shots, B-roll, any information that the news organization or newspaper would like to help provide the whole context of your story and what you're doing. We do ask that you include us because we also want to make sure that you stay safe and are respecting confidentiality of the health system, the patients, and your other travelers. Reach out to media@newwestgroup.com. With social media, there are many opportunities that we could possibly violate confidentiality. Because of that, we do state that we do not want to use any facility or health system name in any type of social media posting that you are posting. You will have access to the health system email. Please use that strictly for work items. Do not use that email or login for anything else that's personal. Now, let's get you paid. You should have received an email from Paycom, and if not, give it 24 hours after your orientation date. With here, the most important thing is the checklist. Go through there and make sure that you set up your direct deposit within your first few days. If that is not set up correctly, your very first check will come as a live check mailed to the address you have on file. You can also view your pay stubs in this portion as well. With reimbursements, go ahead and send those in the very first week. You will not be taxed on that for those $500. With reimbursements, it's important that you send any receipts in your very first week. You will not be taxed on that portion of that bonus. If you wait until the following week, unfortunately, we are mandated to tax it, and it will be at a higher rate than normally. So please just make sure you send in your receipts in the very first week. As far as timesheets go, you will receive an email from Reach Support within 24 to 48 hours of your start date. It's a pretty easy system, and you'll receive a PIN number to log in. And if you ever forget your password, go ahead and click Forgot Password. If by chance you look online, you will see an app that is called Before Health. That app does not work with the system that we are using. So if you would like to log in your time on your phone, you can push the link that you receive in the email, and you can do it from your internet browser right from your phone. When you go ahead and submit your time card, you're going to notice that you're going to pull down the correct facility, the unit, and the position, your shift start date and shift end date. Please make sure that you are paying attention to the AM PM, because occasionally those come in as 24-hour shifts and they will be rejected immediately. Go ahead and pick the correct wage code. If it is an orientation day, select that. If portion of your shift is on a holiday, go ahead and split it into 2 shifts. The hours that are on that holiday date, and then the separate one for a regular shift. It is good practice to come back in Sunday evening or Monday evening to check and make sure that your manager has approved all of your shifts. You will see in red word that manager approved. You'll also see if your manager has rejected the shift. Most times the rejections are for wrong clock in, clock out times. If there is any unapproved OT that has been added to the shift, or if that AM PM portion was entered incorrectly. If you have any rejections, direct that with your unit manager, and once that's resolved, go ahead and send in a new timesheet. They can approve it from their side, and we will get it within our system. Your unit manager will receive an email, just like on the left, and they are able to approve all of your time or approve one row at a time. If they happen to reject anything, they will have a pop-up window that will type in the reason for the rejection. So you will get to see that and then make any changes or adjustments that need to be made. As you see, for the timesheet process, our time is very tight. So we ask that you have all of your time in by the end of Sunday, so that way your unit manager only receives one email for everybody that they need to approve. Mondays, we work through approvals and rejections. Tuesday, we make sure that everything is finalized. Wednesday, to make sure that you get paid on Friday. If you have any other questions on the technical portion of your timesheets, you can email reachsupport@NuWestGroup.com. Benefit an email within your first 30 days offering you medical benefits. The good thing is if you sign up anytime in that first 30 days, you are covered from day one. So please keep your receipts, and you can work with your provider on getting reimbursed for those. The following check, your premiums will be deducted. After that, your very first check of the month, your premium will be deducted from that one. We do offer quarantine leave, and if you have a positive test, you will be compensated up to 36 hours of pay for each week for up to 2 weeks for a total of 72 hours. It is important that you loop in our HR team as they will walk you through the process and make sure that that is covered. Email hr@NuWestGroup.com. We also offer to all of our employees with NuWest medical benefits an app that obtains medical assistance for you anywhere you are in the country. You're going to answer a few questions, a doctor comes online and can prescribe medication or let you know if you need to come in and receive care. Our employee assistance program is available for all NuWest employees. You do not need to be enrolled in our healthcare benefits. The information will be in your benefits packet that you receive when you start. It is managed by an outside vendor, and all of that information will be there. And I would recommend you go in and check out the COVID-19 Action Center. It is something that they've been developing a lot this last year and want to offer resources for you at no cost. There are going to be times where you may need help from our team. The very first thing I would say is make sure your recruiter is copied on every email. If you have questions for HR, you can email hr@newwestgroup.com. Reach Payroll will assist you in anything financial on your paycheck, any taxes or any type of financial portion of that. Reach Payroll will be your place to go. Reach Support is for your technical portion of your timesheet. If you have problems logging in certain time or there's an error, please reach out to them. So what's next? What we hear a lot is, are there extensions being offered? We do not know that usually until the last week or second week before you finish. So what I would recommend is communicate with your recruiter within your last 2 weeks. They will be able to tell you if extensions are being offered or considered. They can also tell you what other assignments they're looking to fill. The important thing is that you must finish your contract to stay in good standing. Unfortunately, we have run into travelers leaving the assignment 2 to 3 shifts short, and the health system and facility need to scramble to backfill those shifts. So please make sure you stay in good standing. We do offer an online home base. We've seen it as a real benefit from having a community support, and that way we can deliver instant communication to you, and it is a private group. You're able to talk to other RNs and RTs on assignment. They can offer support, answer questions, share discounts or housing tips. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that if there is important information we need to get to you, this is where we're going to go. And lastly, we were just named for the 6th year in a row, Washington's Best Places to Work. So we are very excited and thankful that you guys have chosen to work with NuWest. If you have any questions, please reach out to your recruiter and we would be happy to help. Thank you.